Wolfmix supports multi-beam fixtures such as LED bars or multi-effects lighting sets. So to give you a couple of examples of this, here's one from ADJ. This is the Mega Tri-Bar. So as you can see, this fixture has multiple beams and each of these LEDs is capable of producing an RGB or RGBW light. Another popular example is the Eurolight LED KLS laser bar. So this is essentially multiple different fixture types combined into a single fixture. Really helpful in the mobile DJ world where you want something very easy to take around with you. So let's go ahead and add some of these into our Wolfmix. Okay, so here we have a fairly standard mobile DJ style setup. We've got our moving heads in group A, and we've got some uplighters in group D. Let's go ahead and add in those ADJ fixtures now. I'll go to the fixture setup screen and into the fixture library. I'll scroll over to ADJ. And we have a lot of ADJ fixtures in here, so bear with me while I find the Mega Tri-Bar fixture. There we go, Mega Tri-Bar. I'll set the number to 4. And now we can choose which mode we want to use. I know that mode 7 54 channel mode is going to allow us to control every single LED independently. So let's choose that mode. And I'll put these into group B. So sometimes you'll see this message, would you like to split this fixture? Now, we'll come onto this more when we look at the multi-effects lighting sets, but for LED bars, typically you won't want to split them. There we go. So the fixtures have lit up correctly in the visualizer. Everything looks good so far. Let's run a quick test. We'll go into the color effects and we'll run a quick chaser. So you can see we've got individual control over every single pixel, but there is a little bit of a problem on the 4th LED bar. So whilst the first 3 look good, going from the bottom to the top, the 4th one is actually going in the inverse direction. So luckily the Wolfmix has a handy feature which we can use to fix this. So the problem here is that the fixture is actually mounted in the wrong direction. So this can of course happen sometimes, but instead of having to physically alter the orientation of the fixture yourself, of course this can sometimes involve getting the ladders out, going up the truss, that sort of stuff. The Wolfmix has a handy feature which can invert the order of the beams without the need for making any physical adjustments. So I select the fixture that is problematic. You can see it lights up white, and I'll press flip. We get a little indicator here to signify that the beam order has been flipped. If I now go back to the home screen, you'll see the effect is now running in the correct direction. Great, let's go ahead and add in the multi-effects light now. So we'll go to the Eurolight brand. And we'll scroll to the LED KLS laser bar. I'm going to add one of these in, and I'm going to use 27 channel mode. I'll put this into group C, and again we'll see this message, do you want to split the fixture? This time I'm going to select yes. Okay, so now what we can see is instead of adding one fixture, it's actually added the same fixture 9 times. So what has happened here is we've split the fixture into different segments, which are the different individual components that we saw on in the images earlier. So now I can do things like select the Derby portions of this fixture, and I can put these into group E. So now, if I just solo the bar lights, I could change the color of the bars, something like this, and I could change the color of the Derbys independently. So that's how you can use multi-beam fixtures within your Wolfmix, and we'll see you in the next video.